switch place. Okay, now that we've got our seat straightened out up here, Matt Buckler, and it's a great honor to be up here with you, sir.
And we are off and running here, and already moving on to the lead is Brandon Fisher in car number 21, and he is getting some turbulence from behind, and that's a play by Bo Norman. And look at Monty Gibbs on the outside. He is a player here on the opening lap.
Well, this looks like that Legends race that just retired. We got problems on the back straightaway, Matt.
Kick to the curb is Brandon Fisher. Moving into the lead is Monty Gibbs, and he is smacked by Hadley.
Wow.
Jordan Hadley this year was second, and we haven't seen him in a couple of weeks, so it's good to see that number 66 back in the middle of the action. We are ready to resume, and let's see what kind of breakaway that Monty Gibbs can get as he is going eyeball to eyeball with the 4 of Rich Shawn, and now Al Stone moves up into second.
Well, they're still side by side through turns 1 and 2, Matt.
And Shawn is trying to catch up to Al Stone, but Al Stone, who was a winner a week ago, has moved into second. There is some intensity for 4th and 5th. On the inside is Clemens, but the firepower is by Chris Meyer, and the live wire moves into the top 4.
Excitement at the back of the pack as they exit turn number 2. And we've got problems out
and
there.
Hadley was in the middle of that.
I knew it. They were 3 wide coming out of turn 2, and problems happened. Now they probably exchanging a few words out there on the back straightaway, Matt.
Is Al Stone.
That
Monty Gibbs this season is looking for his second win. Al Stone looking for his 3rd and the 51st in his career.
Wow.
Let's see who gets the jump. What do you think, inside or outside?
Well, I'll tell you, the outside crew's been working well tonight, but I got to give it to the 55 on the inside, I think.
Well, here comes Al Stone trying to make a statement.
As
they are Velcroed together.
Yes.
As they come across the line, Stone moves in front.
I told you that outside groove was good, Matt.
But Monty Gibbs trying to retaliate on the bottom as they cannonball their way off the corner. It is Al Stone leading by a paint chip over the 55. And here is a live wire. Chris Meyer, he has moved into the top 3.
Down the back straightaway, single file of the top 4 as they go into turns 3 and 4.
The first double file action is a little deeper between Brandon Clemens and the 67 and the 80 of Norm Root. So Root is on the verge of infiltrating the top 5. So that car has some giddy up in it, but nobody has more Tabasco than the 52 of Al Stone, looking to go back to back.
A good run he's having thus far, Matt. He started on the outside, but now he's running that inside groove to hold off the competitors behind him as well.
And Monty Gibbs almost got into the wall coming off of turn number 4, so he's able to keep it out of the concrete hotel. Here comes Meyer underneath. Corkscrew move as he is trying to Jenny Craig his way underneath the 55, and he does.
He did squeeze it in there.
And Chris Meyer, one of the more successful drivers, our point leader, has moved into second. We have a traffic jam a little deeper in the field. Clemens is getting a threat from Jason Chacolas on the inside. Gentleman Jay rubbing the side panel the way Aladdin rubs a magic lantern, and it is Chacolas who will move into 6th place.
Top 5 up front, Matt. They're still single file with 52. Car is now leading, still with his advantage grows. Al Stone.
Al Stone got the lead on a double file restart, taking it on the outside. Now Yerington is able to squeeze underneath Brandon Clemens, and he is taking Phil Evans with him in the 58. And a few moments ago, that Phil Evans car was in the paddock. Al Stone's lead has vanished. It is now down to a Q-tip over Meyer, who goes to the outside in a bid to get the lead.
That outside groove, Matt, is where it's at here at the speedbowl tonight. It's rubbered in it's like glue out there, Matt.
And trying to whirly-bird his way into the lead is Meyer. Fighting back, Al Stone. Meyer on the outside, and Meyer is able to catapult his way into the lead on lap number 10.
North Franklin, Connecticut driver jumps out front.
And he is getting a challenge again from Stone, and now Monty Gibbs has come to play in car number 55. Norberud has worked all the way to 4th place, and this is a driver who had not been here in 7 weeks, but he is making a name for himself as he started deep in the field in 11th and has moved up to 4th.
Well, the top three seem to be departing from the rest of the field, Matt, if you will.
If you're looking for some action, however, you'll see it between Rich Sean in the number 4 and Jason Chicolis in the 7th. Now Monty Gibbs is getting a little rowdy, trying to derail the 52 of Al Stone.
Yep.
But Chris Meyer has the lead. And here is Chicolis on the inside of Rich Sean. They call him Gentleman J for a reason. One of the great sportsmen in the sportsman division.
Well, the name is appropriate. Gentleman J.
And he is trying to have his way with Rich Sean. Rich Sean gets tougher every week. Beal behind them, followed by Evans, and then Jordan Hadley. Right now, Jordan Hadley bottled up behind the 58 of Evans, and now pulling away as he is leading by about the length of a minibus.
Halfway, this time by, man.
Here comes Gibbs underneath Stone, trying to move into second. And the inside groove, trying to pay dividends for Monty Gibbs, and he is able to stomp his way into the number 2 position.
And takes it over.
So Gibbs in second, all over him like ring around the collar.
But here comes Norm Root.
Man, he's making up a lot of ground.
He really is. He really is. When those two cars were battling for the second spot, here he came.
Yeah, maybe they slowed down the pace a little, and Norm Root taking advantage of that. Chicolis is pulled away into 5th place. Now we have a double file battle behind him. It is Beal on the inside, and it is the number 58 of Evans, only the 3rd time in the car for Motown, and he is able to springboard his way into the position, and he has taken Jordan Hadley with him.
And Hadley, after starting in the back with no hood, making his way up top, a little bit of touch and go there in the turn 1. That was close, man.
Yeah, he almost climbed over that fender.
I gotta tell you, I look at that number 4, that red number 4, Matt, does it not look like Jeff Gallup's modified?
Yeah, it does, except the only difference is it has fenders. But it is a dead ringer.
Yeah,
the number 4.
300 less horsepower, yeah.
The man on easy straight is Chris Meyer, as he is leading by about the length of a dump truck over the 55 of Monty Gibbs. Al Stone trying to hang on to the podium, but Norm Root is harassing his back bumper.
He really is. He's making his way to the front as they battle for the 3rd spot out of turn 2.
Norm Root has passed a lot of cars in this race, and he is trying to pass at least one more to get a podium position in his first race back. In 5th is Jay Chicolis. Then we have Phil Evans, and then Hadley, and now Adrian Paradis is going to work as he is able to freight train his way to the outside of Beal.
I think Norm Root just blew a tire, Matt, or something. Sparks are flying coming down the back straightaway unless he tagged that outside wall a little bit.
So that car appeared to be on life support momentarily, but now it looks like it's back up to speed.
Maybe he did tag the wall a little bit.
So that car could have some scar tissue on it.
Right.
But right now, he is trying to torment the number 52 of Al Stone and living the life of luxury at the front of the field.
Chris
Meyer. He is on fire, the live wire. Bo Norman is being bottled up behind the 4 of Rich Sean. Meyer, his younger brother, that car is crumpled up like a wad of paper, but his brother is having no aches and pains at all as he continues to leisurely explode into turn number 3.
And look at this 67. Not to say anything in the back of the pack, but that 67 is making his way to the front, too.
That is a guy who has had a lot of laps here, Brandon Clemens. But it is Chris Meyer, as he could have a lazy boy recliner in the cockpit of that car because he is having a lot of fun, but he has to be on alert now because he is approaching the slower car of Michael Malburn. And no problems, no issues. As Malburn gets down low,
4 to go.
And it has been dominated by Chris Meyer ever since the beginning. And sparks are flying from Malburn. He might have tagged the wall that time.
Yep. They run right up against that wall on the outside on the back straightaway there, and they do get into it. You can see these right front fenders are curled back a little bit on some of these cars. Jordan Hadley is a good example. If you watch that 37 car come around, you'll see that right front fender is peeled back a little bit, Matt. But that might have been from the previous accident he was in as well. but back up front.
Here's Stone trying to make inroads against the number 55, but Gibbs, that's not happening. And in fact, Norm Root, he is all over him like war paint. Down to the final lap. This could be coronation time for Chris Meyer.
White flag is out for Meyer. The 55 car of Monty Gibbs in your second spot. But,
here comes Meyer trying to put the exclamation point, and here is a live wire. He wins it in car number 87. There he is, finishing right behind his brother. Gibbs in second, and Stone in third.
Norm Root almost got there, Matt. Maybe a few more laps he might have got.
This car is lightning fast. We got wrecked pretty bad last week. The car was all torn up. And, I mean, this win, my dad won this race, and Perry Lathrop Auto Body won this race, and Big Sexy Racing Chassis made this thing handle, and Andy gave us big horsepower. I'm just driving it. It's so easy to drive right now, and I can't believe how good the car is after being torn up last week. That just goes to show you how the hard work at they said Perry Lathrop Auto Body, and my dad worked on this car all week. Even when I wasn't there, he worked on it, and a ton of hours, a ton of hard work, and it was just an awesome night for the Meyer Brothers Racing Team, and for Engines by Andy and Big Sexy Racing Chassis.
Well, he said he didn't want any excitement tonight, and he lived the life of luxury. Chris Meyer finishing in second in car number 55, the clean sweep, Monty Gibbs. Did you have any chance at all to overhaul that 87 just in case a caution came out late?
Probably not. On restarts, I had a really good long run car. On the first few laps, the thing was just not hooking up. On the inside line, on that restart, I just couldn't get it to turn, so Al got by me, and after about 5-6 laps, it finally came in, but it was kind of too late by then. But I got to thank my sponsors, Shumack, Knightsbridge, Indian River, Ye Olde Chimney Sweets, Valley Shore Masonry, my mom and dad.
Monty Gibbs finishing in second, third in the point standings. And last week's winner, finishing in third tonight on the podium, Al Stone. Looked like he had the car to beat today in the early stages. Then what happened?
Yeah, the car just went away. It's been a struggle with that car lately. Congrats to Chris. They deserved it. Did it the hard way, and they put in a lot of work. And you can't complain about getting beat like that just by the faster car. So good job to them, and just makes us go home and work harder.
Okay, Al Stone finishing in third tonight, and I think.